Democracy is still in shambles, inflation just punched me in the budget, and someone on TikTok suggested I get a recession hairdo. I've officially had between doom scrolling, grocery bills that require a second mortgage, and the global epidemic of people being loud and wrong, I, Crabby Tabby, am hereby stepping back from the chaos and embracing the only logical response left, radical self-care. Specifically, I'm building a wellness room. No, not a $10,000 luxury retreat with salt walls and sound baths. I'm talking about the budget-friendly, blanket-filled, cat-approved kind. The kind you can build in a tiny corner of your already overloaded life. The kind that says, I can't fix the world today, but I can light a lavender candle and hide under a blanket while I process it. So join me, fellow chaos survivors. Let's build our own slice of sanity, cheap, cozy, and gloriously ours. This room is your little safe haven, your unplugged zone, your do not disturb unless you're on fire area, your personal soft place to land. It can be a whole room, or just a corner, a cozy chair, or a windowsill you aggressively reclaim from the houseplants. It doesn't need to be Instagram worthy. It just needs to make your nervous system go, finally. And these little sanctuaries are trending hard right now, because frankly, we're all fried. Between politics, planet problems, and people who send, just circling back, emails at 4:59 p.m. on a Friday, we need rest. We need space. We need something that smells like eucalyptus and forgiveness. And now, let's get into the good stuff. In this video I will give you 10 low-budget tips for creating a wellness room, aka your sanity bubble. Are you ready? 1. Find your nook, even if it's the corner where you cry. You don't need a spare guest room or a she shed. All you need is a corner. That awkward gap between your dresser and the wall? Wellness corner. That one chair no one sits in? Boom, now it's sacred. Toss a throw pillow on it and declare it your sanctuary of sanity. Pro tip. If you share space with others, mark your territory with a rug, string lights, or your most intimidating, do not mess with me, face. 2. Soft lighting equals soft brain chemistry. Lighting is everything. Harsh overhead lights are for tax audits and garage surgeries. Wellness calls for warm, soft, low lighting. A thrifted lamp, a warm bulb, 270 OK, my loves, or even a string of fairy lights will change your whole mood. Can't afford that? Light a tea candle in a clean jam jar and call it rustic. Optional but powerful. Battery-powered LED candles. Mood lighting without the risk of setting your house on fire during your nap. 3. Cozy blanket club. You need a blanket that wraps you like the warm hug you deserve. Pull one out of storage. Grab one from a thrift shop. Steal one from your dog. Drape it dramatically. Layer 2 if you're feeling extra fragile. When in doubt, more softness equals more peace. 4. Smell is free therapy, mostly. Scent can transport you. Lavender says, nap time. Eucalyptus says, you're not dying, it's just allergies. Vanilla says, you're safe now. You don't need a diffuser, just a candle, a bar of soap, or some dollar store essential oil on a cotton ball. Feeling crafty? Simmer cinnamon sticks and orange peels on the stove. You're now a wizard. Your stress has vanished. Hey, you, the one doomscrolling while half listening to me. If this is hitting home, pause, breathe, and do me a favor. Like this video. Subscribe if you're into no-nonsense self-care. Comment and tell me your favorite low-budget self-soothing trick. Even if it's watching Crabby Tabby rant in a blanket burrito, I promise, I won't judge. 5. Plant or stick. Either way, it's nature. Yes, plants are good. They clean the air and make your space feel alive. But if your thumbs are more murder than green, that's okay. A fake plant, a pretty twig, or even a photo of a forest will do. Bonus points. Give your stick or plant a majestic name like Lady Chlorophyll or Baroness of Oxygen. 6. Sound is a sanctuary. Silence is golden, but soothing sounds are platinum. Rainfall, waves, wind through trees, these are your sonic besties. Don't buy a fancy sound machine. Use your phone. YouTube has hours of calm forest vibes and gentle ocean ambiance. Feeling spicy? Lo-fi beats. Or Gregorian chants if you're feeling like a medieval burnout monk. 7. Recession hair equals freedom hair. This isn't just about style. It's about letting go. Cut it, grow it, let it frizz, let it do what it wants. We're done with expensive upkeep and unrealistic expectations. Pro tip. Turn your wellness nook into a DIY spa. Deep condition, light a candle, and emerge reborn. Or at least with better ends. 8. One ridiculous, joy-sparking object. Every good sanctuary needs a dash of nonsense. A rubber duck, a tiny disco ball, a framed quote that says, "I survived another group chat." Whatever makes you smile belongs here. Reminder: your wellness space isn't a showroom. It's yours. Fill it with weird joy. 9. Journal, doodle, or daydream. Keep a notebook or sketchpad nearby. Write rage rants. Draw cartoons of the Prime Minister riding a moose. List your top 10 comfort snacks. Whatever lets your brain exhale. Hate writing? Try coloring, or scrapbooking with random magazine clippings. Or writing fake Yelp reviews for inanimate objects in your house. It's all therapy. 10. The sacred, do not disturb, rule. This is the hardest and most essential tip. Your wellness space is non-negotiable. Not a homework station, not a Zoom corner, not a cat food refill zone. Make a sign, set a timer, train your household. This is your reset space. Anyone who disrespects it gets a punishment chore or the Wi-Fi turned off. Yes, it's that serious. Let's be real. The world's a mess, and most of us can't afford weekly massages or existential retreats in the woods. But you can carve out a little space for peace. A soft light, a warm blanket, a good scent, a tiny act of rebellion that says, "I matter." Even when the news says everything else does. Resting isn't laziness, it's resistance. Sipping tea in silence is a form of protest. And lighting a candle while ignoring your inbox? That's revolutionary. So build your little bubble. Guard it with your life. Take the nap, skip the news, eat the cookie, let your hair be weird. You're not hiding from the world. You're healing so you can return to it stronger, softer, and just crabby enough to keep it real. If this cozy chaos gave you a laugh, a pause, or just a moment of peace between doom scrolls, smash that like button, subscribe, and poke the algorithm into doing something useful for once. And tell me in the comments, did you prefer this self-care content to my usual news-slaying, truth-slinging reports? Don't worry, I'm not going soft. The moment someone starts spewing disinformation, I'll be back in my political armor, claws out and sarcasm sharpened. But it is nice to know when the bubble bath content hits just right. Until next time, stay warm, stay weird, and for the love of catnip, take a break when you need one. Crabby Tabby, out.